Welcome to Powerful Delta Oasis branch of Manulife Philippines. Our topic sharing this afternoon is estate planning. What is estate planning? Here's the definition. It's a detailed and systematic study of the personal and financial affairs of a person. This is to help him adopt and carry out a plan for the disposition of his properties and earnings that can give him referring to the state estate owner and his family referring to his children, his future heirs, maximizing benefit and satisfaction. Well, that's one of the many definitions of estate planning you can read in books. But if you will, I'd like to share with you my own definition. Here is the effective utilization, conservation, and timely distribution of God's resources. And it is trusted to a person with a financial advisor to enable him, his family, and the communities to enjoy the blessings of wealth during and after his lifetime, all in accordance with God's will. Now, I invite you to consider the following insights in the light of these two definitions. Number one, wealth. Wealth is not only intended to be a blessing to you, more importantly, it is to make you a channel of blessings, not only to your family, correct? But even to your communities, to your church, to the lives of your siblings. For such a time as this, there are so many people in need. I really believe that when God blesses us, it is the intention or it is intended to make us a channel of His love and mercy to others. And I really find so much satisfaction out of that thought. Uh, and then number two, conservation. It is not only about keeping your wealth intact, it is more importantly about keeping your family whole, complete. Understand this. Many families enter into all kinds of schemes, transactions, trying to conserve their wealth, not realizing that in doing so, they are actually pushing their children into conflict situations that they are not fighting, they're even quarreling over your wealth. For what profit the heirs if they gain the whole estate, the whole wealth, but lose their peace in the process, but lose the relationship in the process? Is it worth it? Hmm. Number three, I submit that the greater purpose of estate planning is really to keep the peace in the family. Even as we bless the good whole world, we keep the peace in our families, in the families. Estate planning is not only about tax avoidance. You avoid tax. Sure, that's one of the objectives of estate planning, but not the only objective. The greater objective is still conflict avoidance in the family, particularly court avoidance. Corte. Do anything and everything to avoid the court for the settlement of real estate. Avoid the courts in the settlement of your estates because that will only erode not only the inheritance but also the family relationships. Remember that. Number four, estate planning isn't only about ensuring the future heirs. Oh, our children are important because they are the terminal beneficiaries of all our efforts on earth, all our fruits and of the fruits of our labor. But if there be anybody who should be protected first and foremost by any estate planning, do you know who? The parents, the one who built the wealth. Estate planning is as much as about protecting the welfare of the parents as it is about ensuring the future of heirs. There are many sad stories we know with, perceived entitlements. They dishonor their mother, they dishonor their father in order to gain wealth. That's very sad. If there be anybody who should be protected when you do estate planning, Mr. We say to our clients, Mr. Prospect, it is you that we need to protect. You as the parent. Oh, sure, we'll think about your children, but not to the detriment of the parent, of detriment of the wealth builder. And finally, estate planning is not only about facing the reality of death. It is about living the life of to the fullest. You'll be able to use all the talents that God has given you to produce wealth, to enjoy those life, to enjoy your life to the fullest. That's what life is really all about, right? Isn't it? That our lives would matter to people around us and about us. Okay, so there are three components of estate plan: conservation, creation, and distribution. Contact our financial advisors, our estate planners at www.pd.org. Conservation, creation, and distribution. Because you plan for your estate, you hold the key, you hold the control, you hold the authority over your wealth, even to your last breath. Okay? Thank you for watching.